Alrighty, I'm going to cover some of my gameplay for the sake of for the sake of giving tips to viewers uh and friends on how to play Fortnite good. Fortnite Zero Build. Um yeah, I don't know which part to go to. Uh I feel like I Okay, so whenever you're landing,
game because ain't no way I'm losing this damn crown.
yeah.
I lost my other one and I got so fucking pissed because
Um
a little bitch killed me. Ain't no fucking way.
do you mean when we were playing?
Yeah, I think I won another one.
Oh yeah.
I lost my other one and I got so fucking pissed because a little bitch killed me. Ain't no fucking way.
Do you mean when we were playing? Okay, I gotta mute this shit.
I
I
think I
can't.
won a
Okay, so whenever you're landing, you want to look around on your visual audio and not and like look to see if anyone is landing near you and make sure you don't land like right next to them or like just keep an eye out on them and then land where you think there will be the most chests or the most items or the best cover or whatever the hell. Um So whenever you land, what you want to do is you want to get minis. So you want to get a shotgun, an AR, and minis. It doesn't really have to be an AR, but like you want a shotgun, something else, and then minis. And also like a movement item would be cool. Oh my god, the bit rate. Why is the quality so bad? So yeah, you get a um I'm not looting very well. Say you get your minis, blah 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 blah. You get your big pot, blah blah blah. Try to save heals, blah blah blah. Loot the food things so that you can get coconut and mushrooms for your shield because coconut can heal shield and health at the same time. Or it heals both of them. Um Whenever you're at these vault areas, just make sure that there's not fuckers on you. Like just you gotta be careful so that people don't get on you whenever you're like distracted by stuff. So yeah, now I got full shield and I got. So what you want to do with your inventory is you want to have at least 2 weapons and no more than 3 weapons. So you have 2 or 3 weapons, never 1 weapon. Usually 2 weapons, probably. It depends on what the meta is or what the season is. Like Chapter 5 Season 1, you had the Frenzy Auto in the game, and then you had the Striker AR in the game, and you also had the Reaper Sniper Rifle in the game, and there was Bullet Drop and stuff. So you got a really good shotgun and a pretty nice AR, and then a sniper. Like you can't really have if you have a sniper and a shotgun at the same time, like you kind of need an AR or something, or an SMG or whatever. But yeah, if the AR if there's not a really good sniper in the game, then you might only need 2 weapons. I don't know. When I say weapons, I mean like proper guns. And then you always want to carry shield. You can carry always carry heals. You should prioritize shield over heals. Don't run around carrying medkits, which is one of the worst things that beginners do is they're like, "Oh, I'm going to carry medkits so I can heal." It's like whenever you get shot at, your shield takes damage more like when you get shot at, your overshield takes damage, and then your shield takes damage, and then your health takes damage, and then you die. So if you carry medkits and then you get shot for like more than your overshield, you can't heal any of that with your medkit. So like the only time a medkit would be a good idea is if you think you're gonna be in storm, or you think you're gonna take fall damage, or like the only thing it would heal is like storm and fall damage. And that's kind of it. There's also fire. I think fire does not, yeah, fire damages your health, I think, not shield. Or I don't even know. I think overshield might be affected by fire. Or I think it might I think fire might damage your overshield. But yeah, like don't carry medkits. Cause like, oh, someone shoots at you and gets rid of your overshield and then gets rid of your like 100 shield. Well, then you don't have anything to heal it with, so you're just kind of running around with 150 health at most. Like it would be a better idea to carry minis than it would be to carry medkits most of the time. There's no reason to carry bandages. I feel like the only reason you would ever carry bandages like over everything else is if you're doing some weird like storm stuff or like some weird like build mode stuff where you're in storm a lot. I don't know. I don't even know like when you should really carry bandages. Basically, never carry bandages and don't really carry small shield potions. Just always carry something that gives you shield over medkits. It's an absolutely terrible idea to carry medkits around. Because you're more like, if you lose your health, then that means that you probably lost your shield, which means you could just heal your shield. There's also the fact that you can never heal 100 health, because if you lose 100 health, you're dead. Whereas if you lose 100 shield, you can heal all of it. Or like, yeah, you can heal 100 exactly. Um, yeah, always carry a movement item around. Uh, you can have something like the bat and stuff, but the thing that you should be prioritize is do not um like with your movement stuff, like you should always carry something that lets you move in the air fast is what you should do, like shockwaves or the like void oni mask. That's not in this season, but shockwaves, the void oni mask, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle mythic, or whatever it was. Um, the wings sucked. So not those. Nitro fists, just things that where you like go in the air really fast. Like the nitro drill kind of counts, but like it's still slower than shockwaves and such. Um, but yeah, just like if you only if the only movement ability that you have is like one where you run faster, that's pretty dangerous. Like you can still play the game kind of fine, but like you're not really gonna do that good in the game if all you're doing is just using running items, like melee type items. Also, don't rely on melee. That's another thing. I never use melee weapons really. There's so many people that I play with where like they just insist on using melee weapons like all the time. Just don't do it. Like I by the time you run up on someone, they probably did a bunch of damage to you and then they'll just kill you. Like I see my friends where they'll like take the bat out during a gunfight, like I'll down or something, and they'll like take the bat out and they'll like run at someone and they'll try to like jump at them and stuff, and they'll try to like swing at them, like or use some other melee weapon, like they they just struggle getting to them, like they don't get to the person, they just hold it out and then like move towards them and like attack kind of, and then they just die because they're not doing anything, because they're just holding a melee weapon out while looking at the enemy while they're shooting, while they're getting shot at. Like melee weapons are good like in um indoors, but other than that they're bad unless you are able to knock people away with them. Like melee weapons are kind of situational. You're not really supposed to use them like ever. Um yeah, like if you're just in like a normal fight, or not normal fight, like I don't know, there's so many times where people will just like use them when they're on like a little hill and they're like out in the middle of nowhere, they'll just take the melee weapon out and run at them. Like that's not, like they'll just kill you. Like they could just shoot you with an AR, and then when you get close enough and start attacking them, they can just shotgun you in the head. They can also have their own melee weapon. Cause it's not like you're the only person that has a melee weapon, you know? Um yeah, I don't know. It's just kind of weird, like there's not really a reason to use melee weapons when shotguns exist. I mostly use the bat just to get around quicker. It's good for going down into vaults and stuff, or not, like it's good for going into bunkers and buildings and vaults and black markets and just like underground sections and all that. Um and swinging at people, but yeah, just don't use melee weapons really. Like I've seen people where where they'll have like one gun and then they'll have like one or two melee weapons, and then they might have a heal, and then like I don't know, like some people's loadouts are really weird. Like they'll have like four guns and then like a bat, or like I don't even, like you're supposed to carry two weapons. Okay, so in the first slot, I put a shotgun. I usually use a shotgun. Um Sometimes I'll use something else instead of a shotgun. Um so you have the shotgun in the first slot, like down here. So you have the shotgun there, and then in the second spot you have an AR or something. And then in the third spot is optional. It can be movement or some kind of utility like bunkers or shield bubble juniors or portacovers or even heals really. And then in my fourth slot, I always have heals no matter what. And then in my fifth slot, the final slot, I always have movement. I always put my movement in that in that slot. Uh yeah. So like two guns, one shotgun, one AR, and then a third item that can be whatever you want, and then heals and movement. Okay, we haven't even fought anybody since I've started this video. Maybe I'll unmute. I got a purple twin mag and a blue infiltrator. There's a bunch of gold down there. I'll help you mine it if you need it. Twin mag is terrible gun. Good aim, but it's not anything crazy. Do we get into a fight? Like I need a lot of. What the heck? Avoid those people. Okay, let me get like full ammo. And even bots give you ammo. What the hell's going on? I'm just gonna avoid those people. Yeah, I don't know, like I play very cautiously. Like I don't really like going into like buildings and like going after people that are in buildings usually. Cause it's indoors, like they can just get right shoulder peek on you when you're running in and then kill you. And it's also harder to get away when you're in a building. Like if you're inside of a building, you cannot get away unless you use shockwaves. You can also use the drill to drill through the wall, but that's it, really. So yeah, I parked the car in a spot that makes sense. Like, look at this. This spot kind of makes sense because it's not out front. What the hell's going on? I'm like kind of particular with how I park the car. So the car is how I park the cars. I always use cars in this game like all the time. I park cars in a way where if I have to get back into like I park them in a way where people are not really going to target them, and I park them in a like facing a direction where if I want to get back in the car quickly and drive off, I'm able to just drive forward and get out of there. Having to back up is pretty bad because it's slow and you would have to turn. Um, so yeah, I just driving around in a car, and then when I see people, I move around until I find some good cover, like a good position, or like a good angle, and then I slow down the car and I get out, and then I start shooting at them with an AR. That gun sucks balls. We're pretty safe in this position because no one's really going to be behind us. And these are bots probably. These people, like, they're not going to be able to do much against us because they're on the other side of a cliff. And they have a bit of a low ground. And they're not behind cover. Whereas I have my car right next to me and I can get behind that as cover, or I can get back in it and drive off, and they're not really going to be able to shoot at me if I'm in the car. One other thing you could do is use skins that are not gigantic, because it'll make it easier to hide from, like, hide whenever you're behind a tree and various stuff. And you can use skins that'll make it harder for you to get noticed. There's also skins that affect your footsteps. Holy shit. I've never seen that. I don't know if it's a I don't know if it affects other people's, like other people hearing your footsteps, but I know like some of the skins affect footstep sounds. The car flipped that fast. Oh yeah, look how fast this car flipped. Holy shit. Never seen the car. I think I see a drill over there or something. Is that a real guy? Oh no, probably not. Yeah, I would not have played that like that if those were real people. Like I would not have been like, oh, I'll just shoot him with that and then take out the AR and aim down sight and then miss and then shoot him with another shotgun shot and then shoot him with another one. Like I would have done that a little differently, or got behind cover or ran away or something. You can have the bat. I took the drill. Oh, thank Christ, I got a drill now. That's cool. Yeah, look at my inventory. So I have one shotgun, one AR. So I have one close range weapon that does burst damage, which is a shotgun. And then I have one long range weapon, which is an AR, but you can also kind of be used at close range because it's an AR. And then I have the drill, which is movement. And then I have 3 shield potions and 4 shield bubble juniors. Oh, you already have that. So I have shotgun, rifle, movement, heal, and then I have other movement. That's also a melee weapon.
Wait, no.
Oh, the guy you're thinking of is Jax. Why did I not replace my AR? I don't know if Brutus purchased him in this game. This was right after the Twin Mag came out, I think. So that's why. It should be coming out now.
Sniper, ain't it?
Some of the AI hired bot things, so they cost like 1,000 to hire, and some of them they all like shoot at the enemies. Some of them drop ammo. Some of them like shockwaves or whatever, or like whatever you're holding out. I think that's how they work, kind of. And then there's these other ones that scan people, and yeah. And then there's the other one that throws grenades. I'm gonna grab this sentinel. I'm not sure what Brutus does other than shoot. Oh, I think. Oh god, that's bad. Oh, I think. Oh god, oh god.
There's another team.
Oh shit. Oh.
Try to go back here and then we'll get up on them somewhere.
What is going on? We're right next to us.
See a car. They're coming this way.
I don't know what's happening. Yeah, I'm on the roof. Which is, I guess it's kind of dangerous, but I'm on it because it gives me a like high ground and good line of sight, and also I can run to the other part of the roof to get behind cover, basically. Like you can kind of use roofs as cover because they're slanted. So I do that a lot.
Oh, over here somewhere.
That was kind of stupid. Like he shot me. Like if someone shoots me like that, I should really just use the drill and like move away. Or the bat or something. I kind of just stood there. Like if that was me shooting at myself, like if that was me, like if I was the enemy, I would have been able to just do a bunch of fucking damage before I could have gotten away. They just shot me with the sniper or mammoth pistol or something and did nothing else. Oh yeah, that's another thing. If you use like a sniper or a mammoth pistol and like shoot somebody, you should just immediately pull out your AR and shoot at them again. Like and shoot at them more just to stack more damage on them, like do burst damage. Oh, I think I damaged the hell out of these people. There's a bunch of cars driving around over there. Maybe I'm thinking of the previous season. I can't remember what happens here. Yeah, I kind of always insist on being completely full on health and shield and everything. Just cause why not? There's been a bunch of times where I had literally 1 health left. There's a guy right next to me, what the fuck? Oh, this was so bad. I think we lost this match. This felt like it was so long ago, but it was 3 weeks ago. Oh, there's an accelerant right there if you want it. It was probably, I don't know. Probably took me a little bit to upload the video. But yeah, I'm kind of behind the boulder a little bit.
No, here. You take it. You're better aim here.
Why did I shoot the rock? Oh, this was a mistake grabbing that. Well, it's better than what I had, I guess. I've never used this variant of the thingy. We can probably win. These people probably suck balls. The issues. That's... I don't... This bitrate is so bad. My positioning here is really weird. Right, I guess here it's good. Here, this is horrendous right now. What the fuck? Why did I just run? Why did I do that? Oh, fuck.
Oh shit.
What the f... Okay, in case you somehow don't know what my issue was, it's actually incredibly obvious. Shit, there's someone by me. Okay, so what I did is I was shooting at these people. Shit, there's someone by me. And then I was like, oh, there's someone by me. And then I get out of my cover. And then I see the guy. And then I just run over to this tree and get behind it. And then I just run out of the tree and then start shooting at him with a fucking AR. That takes a while. That takes like a small bit of time to ramp up its fire rate. Like I could have... What I could have done is I could have just stood behind this tree and then shot him once with the shotgun, like right in the head, and then shot him a little more. I really could have just stood behind the tree and waited. Like I didn't even have to, I wouldn't even have to use the AR, really. I could have just shot him in the head with a shotgun and then just stood behind the tree more because I had right shoulder peek on him and I could have shot him with a shotgun and then went back and then waited for the storm. Oh, fuck.
Oh shit.
Because he would have had to run into my right shoulder peek again. But instead I played that like a complete idiot. That dude had drum gun.
Oh no.
Bro moment.
Damn.
Like those. Doesn't it have like a brown? Oh, these are real dudes. Okay, my inventory here is kind of good. Oh, shit, they're right there. Why am I doing that with my aim? I need to, like, save ammo when I'm aiming. Like, I kind of just look at them, I start shooting, and then I try to aim at them while I'm shooting. Like, I need to stop doing that. I need to just, like, aim at them and then shoot, and then stop shooting when I'm not aiming. I also need to go for headshots more. That's like my worst. That's probably the thing I fuck up most is I don't really go for headshots that much. What does that medallion do? You can take it if you want.
The first shot out of your magazine triggers an explosive upon hitting the enemy. You take that. You got better aim.
I need to get a fifth weapon or a fifth item. I need to grab that bat. That was weird. We couldn't go to Scorpion, so Scorpion came to us. Yeah, better those. I probably shouldn't be doing that. Shooting at fucking dots. The sniper in the current season is horrendous. The main one. I loot ammo a lot. I kind of loot it way more than I need to most of the time. interesting. The issue with my playstyle is that since I'm really focused on long range, what this means is that I can get third partied easy because it takes like at far range it takes longer to kill somebody, and it's also harder to kill somebody because they're far away, which means they're harder to aim at, and they can get behind cover or they can like move away easier. And you can just get third partied since it's taking longer, and also you're far away from that enemy, which means that people can just come up behind you when like just because how much you're shooting for that long. And there's also the fact that in long range fights, like it's harder to like secure a kill. Like it's just like you can take a bunch of long range damage,
Well, I don't know. I was gonna say you want to rush him with this car, but
and then you'd have to heal, and then you get third partied. Oh shit! And then you'd be out of heals. That's kind of the issue with my playstyle. I kind of need to like jump on people a little more, or like get closer to people more often, kind of. We should probably get one thing that people do is like they kind of like they drive their car over to people and then they just get out like bruh. In the car, I guess. We should probably not drive into them though. Timing. We can like reposition. Reposition. I wish I was as good at Overwatch as I am Fortnite Zero Build. Because goddamn, my positioning in Overwatch is complete dog shit. Where the fuck? I think I see them down there. We can like drive. We can like get to high ground near them. I'll get out. Oh yeah. Oh shit, they're right there. Yeah, that's really bad. This spot is decent. This is kind of rough because Dalton's fighting them with a melee weapon and there's a rock in my way and I have a shotgun out and that's not doing shit.
that was so worth it. I don't care if I died. That was so worth it.
Oh, did you scorpion him?
Yeah. I hit them all three with fire. Oh shit. Ah!
Didn't really get any worthwhile loot.
If there's medkits right there, you should take some. I'm on the edge of death.
Shit.
Get that circle there. Oof.
You can have this chug jug. There's 50 in there. Chug jugs automatically stop healing once once you're at full health. Don't know if we should find a or never mind. There's a barrel up here. Oh, I didn't even mention this. Whenever I'm running, pay attention to what I'm doing whenever I'm trying to like move around and stuff. Like I'm not using the drill and shockwaves really to get around because I would just waste them. And put myself in more danger. But the thing about this is like look at how I'm managing my stamina by like you can't see right now, but like I always slide when I'm running because it manages stamina. Oh, that's really far away. Coming back up. Oh yeah.
I'm gonna go see real quick. Yep. It's over. Yeah. Oh.
Okay, we got this decent spot up on top next to like a main POI, which is nice, and it's in circle, which is what you should like pretty much always be doing. Oh shit, he disappeared from me. There are some high ground spots that are pretty rough though, like if you're on just like a flat kind of, or like not flat, but like if you're on an area where people like, it's like a smooth area where a lot of people can just shoot at you because there's nothing like blocking you from like any direction really. Like that's kind of bad. Like if you're up over on this top left area, like you can get shot at a lot just because you're kind of out in the middle of nowhere. Like you have high ground, but like there's not really cover. Whereas where we are, there kind of is cover. I think, kind of. Yeah. Yeah, like pretty safe up there. One issue is I only have 2 splashes and nothing else, which is only 40 health. I'm gonna rush them. Fuck this. Oh shit, I should not. Okay, that was
my
shockwaves
did not work.
Yeah, that was a terrible idea.
Got one that
I think he fell.
no.
Yeah, I remember him falling.
Put it on that the top of that fucking wolf, and I guess it just went through.
To revive people, you can press the button. You don't need to hold it down.
This fucking sucks. Cause now I gotta fucking help.
Shit. I'm gonna chase that guy. Oh yeah, this is one thing. Like I've seen people where they don't do this. I'm gonna chase that. I use the drill and then I stop. I never learned this from anyone. I just do it because it's a good idea. I stop the instead of just holding the drill down, I stop using it and then I use it more so that I can just keep going. It's safer to do that because then you're not using all of it at once and you can like change your direction and stuff and you go kind of farther because you're like still moving through the air whenever you stop using the drill. The drill's going to be removed from the game though in a few days. Oh, this is the last. These are like the last people. This is weird position. I don't. I feel this is. Do not shoot at the bots, like ever. Like the only time you should do it is when the bot is like alone, or like it has low health or something. Oh my god. I don't know if that dude dies in Storm. I really should have looked behind myself. I guess I'm looking for healing. Hopefully I find heals. Most of them are bots. Oh yeah, there's one person. It might.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, and splash.
Shit. What the fuck? Oh. I think that's just a bot. I should have aimed for its head more, but yeah, that was a bot probably. Um. Do on my. Yeah, to finish people off, the best thing to do is to just shoot them in the head with a shotgun mostly. Because they die faster that way, and you then only have to reload one shot of a shotgun, which barely takes any time. And you also don't really need much shotgun ammo in this game because you can have 150 at max, and like you don't shoot that much shotgun ammo.
Here's a twin mag assault rifle.
These are bots, so that's why that was a pretty good headshot.
See somebody.
Not really. It was kind of easy.
Oh, there goes that somebody.
Oh yeah, on those bots, it's good to headshot them with a shotgun because they die instantly. It's also good to use pistols on the guards and like on guards and like the AI stuff because they do like extra headshot damage and they're fast and they reload fast and yeah. Like they're meant for that kind of thing. We really should have just left the area and then went for medallions and stuff. We're just kind of chilling. Searching random bullshit. I already have a drill. There's not really much to search. That guy's dead. Don't know. Oh, I see. How did I kill this guy so fast? Oh, I see him. Okay, I played that decently. Well, kind of. I saw him behind the thing, so I thought I would have been safe because why would a dude be hiding behind something like that with a bat? Or just like hiding behind that? So yeah, that was kind of smart, I guess, like what I did. So I shotgunned him and then I switched to my AR just to get a bunch of damage because he's still behind the cover thing. And then I switch back to my shotgun and I get a bunch of damage on him. And then I AR him and finish him off. So I like switched my weapon a bunch. If I had a sentinel pump, like if you're fighting someone and you shoot them with the sentinel pump or like just a pump shotgun, you're gonna have to like wait a bit for the other shot to come out, so you might want to switch to your AR. Or whatever you have. Like it's good to shoot your shotgun, switch to the AR, and then maybe switch back to your shotgun if you can't finish them before that. But yeah, like that's how you kill people at close range. You shotgun them and then switch to your other weapon and then shoot them and then switch back to your shotgun. Like you do as most damage as you can to the head with your shotgun and then just switch to AR and try to finish them off, and if you can't, you can just use your shotgun again. Instead of just standing there just shooting at them with only a shotgun and doing low damage per second. And like being inconsistent, like you can also miss a lot of shotgun stuff. Instantly, so that's not the scorpion guy. Oh, there's a fucking.
But they're still here somewhere.
Shotgun I'm using is terrible.
Oh.
Mine. Again. I did not play the game that optimally at this time. Oh, there's also that one, yeah. I think this was like a little bit before I started using the Striker Burst AR. A bunch of scaredy cats. I also didn't go for the drum gun at this time because I didn't know where you could even get the drum gun. Or like I didn't really understand the season that super well, so I kind of like I didn't know where like the mythics and stuff were. But they will.
This way.
Oh shit. I'm stuck over here because this car fucked up. I could shockwave the car out. I'll come over there.
Got one.
The hell? Okay,
Got
there's
another
that guy. That person is almost dead. Oh yeah, that's another thing about teammates only using melee weapons. If you have your melee weapon out and you just walk around, it means you're not like shooting at, oh my god, the bit rate, the quality, what is happening? Um, it means that you cannot shoot at cars, which means that people can get away in cars easier because you're holding out your melee weapon.
another car coming on us.
You also can't really do anything with the melee weapon to the cars. Right now you can do stuff with the bat.
Yep. Running.
I really should not have shot the second shot of that shotgun. That did 27. That's about as much as the hollow twister does with each shot.
Running.
Yeah, a blue hollow twister did 3 more damage than an outlaw shot from that range, so yeah, like I should not have like shooting him there made sense. But I should have instantly switched to the hollow twister and just started shooting at him.
Running. Where'd he go? Oh.
If I had my shockwave that I used earlier, I could have shockwaved onto him. I should not have reloaded that shotgun. Because it wasted time. Okay, that was pretty good. There we go. God, dude, the outlaw is so bad. That was partially a headshot as well. Oh, well, actually, never mind. That was not very good range, but the other shotguns would have done more damage still. There we go. That dude had the drum gun. I should have kept the sprite dude.
Got another one on me.
Oh, shit. Why am I keeping the shotgun? I should just pick it. Okay, there. Like at that point, like if you're using a gray outlaw, you might as well just pick up a second AR instead. Okay. That was weird. Oh yeah, splashes are kind of better than all the other healing items, mostly just because like they're fast. If you get third partied, you can just throw them down. Like you can throw them down when you're like they're good for escaping people. They're good for like when you have cover items. They're good for healing your teammates and like healing multiple people at once. Um, they heal both health and shield.
Shit, this pump and dump.
I think they heal even when you're in the water. If you throw them at the water, it might heal you, but I don't know. I think it does. I shot because it's showing that there's more ammo, but it's... Oh, the medallion. I fucking left the scorpion medallion.
What does it do?
Huh?
What does it do?
It has an explosion whenever you...
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah. There's this striker thing. The thing about medallions is, so the medallions show you on the map. If you only have one, it's not that big of a deal, kind of. But there are some medallions that have been in the game, like multiple, that have not really been worth using. Just because they're either bad on their own or they're not good enough to warrant you being shown on the map. Because there'll be people knowing that you're there, on top of the fact that some people might just want the medallion just cause. Drum gun.
Ooh,
But most medallions are worth carrying,
I'll take this purple hollow.
especially if you're playing in co-op. Just because you have so many people on your team that like it doesn't really like, and the gunfights last so long that it doesn't really matter that you're on the map.
Whoa. 25 slap shotgun.
Slap shotgun. Wait, what is that? Oh. We're kind of just standing out in the middle of nowhere, just doing nothing. This position is good. Oh yeah, I did forgot to mention. I use bushes all the time. Um. So the thing about bushes is, for some reason, there was this dude I was playing with who thought that I go into bushes to like hide. I go in them, like the reason I go into them is because it's basically like, it's kind of like a form of cover, except bullets and stuff can pass through them, and they can't be destroyed with bullets, like regular bullets. So you can aim down your sight to see through them easily and just shoot at people while they can't really see you much, or even at all. Yeah, you can just go into a bush, people won't think you're there, and then you just shoot at them, and like even if they try shooting back at you, like they might have a bit of a hard time, and it'll also be harder to headshot you, especially if you crouch. Well, actually, if you crouch, you might be more likely to get headshot. I don't even know. Kind of depends. Um, but yeah, bushes are really good because, especially for my playstyle, where I like get behind cover and I go in bushes and I like shoot people with ARs from far away and such, and I'm like very safe, or like I play like a very safe type of playstyle where I always want to have an advantage instead of just kind of going up to people and shooting them. I like find a position and I shoot at them while I have some kind of advantage. So yeah, I just go into the bushes and like I'm kind of safe. Oh. Holy shit, Midas drum gun is so strong. I did so much damage to that fucking guy. This thing is incredibly strong.
Alright, I'm rushing this bitch.
Yeah, they're damaged a lot. That's a bad idea to rift them in this situation.
Oh, the runner.
Okay, what did I do here? Okay, I noticed there was two people on the visual audio thing, and I noticed they were healing. I got a really fucking good shot on that dude. Did 133 damage before he could even do anything. So yeah, I shot him. I pulled out my drum gun just so I don't have to wait on my shotgun, and I finished him off, and then I switched to my shotgun for the other dude, and I shotgun him and then switched back to my other gun and kill him. That was done pretty well. And I'm missing exactly 100 health. Wait, did I... Wait a minute. They damaged me to where I have exactly 100 health. Is there... Okay, I'll just use this. What is this? Oh, more splashes. Yeah, if you don't have full heals, like look around for heals a bit, especially if you're using splashes. Well, not especially if you, I don't know, just like, yeah, I don't know. Oh, it's AI. Ignore bots and AI and stuff most of the time. Or not most of the time, but like ignore them when they're not, like, especially in late game. Or not in late game, I don't know, like, Just kind of ignore bots a lot of the times.
Boys. Mm. Oh,
Like, it's good to kill them if you can just get them out of the way and stuff.
I can constantly run. That's what's up.
But yeah, whenever you're running around the map, just slide a lot so that your stamina does not get used while sliding. Especially if you're using the bat. Yeah, if you're using a melee weapon that makes you move faster, um, and such, you can just slide to like keep a good amount of momentum while not using your stamina, and also when you slide, it does not use the durability on the movement weapon that you're using. Yeah, if you combine that with the bat, it's pretty nice.
Hell yeah.
Wait, were they just talking about what I was talking about?
I can constantly run. That's what's up.
Oh.
Bots.
The drum gun is so
Bots.
the drum gun is so fucking strong. Yeah. Especially with a thermal on it. It'd be a lot harder to aim at them without the thermal. There's one team that's split. Gotta be careful. You can break those llamas faster by meleeing them instead of opening them. Oh shit! Was a guy.
So long.
Oh, okay. Goods. Midas drum gun is really fucking. It has. Don't remember what happens here. What I mean, which was luck. What is happening? There's those people in that car. Yeah, when people are driving around, just try to damage their car unless you're gonna put yourself in danger by doing it. Also, make sure you don't use a whole bunch of ammo like when they're like make sure you're reloaded if a car gets like close to you. Um or I don't know, just like make sure your guns are loaded if there's people getting up on you like in a car or whatever. You can also like shoot through at the window, but you kind of like want to make it to where you don't spend all your ammo before people get on you. Yeah, you can also crouch to get into cover better or like duck down from this position. They can't see me. Damn, I can shoot them from that spot.
Oh.
The one on the right is very damaged. I have like incredible cover here actually, Jesus.
Oh.
The one on the right. That's like perfect cover. Very damaged. We can break their tree. Okay. Yeah, do that. Sometimes people will be on top of a tree and you can break it and it'll kill them unless they somehow or unless they use like a movement ability that negates full damage or whatever. I'm gonna go up here. You can also throw a shockwave down to bust through a tree to destroy it faster.
Oh, that dude's low. I hit him for like 6.
Especially since when you use a shockwave, while someone's on a tree, they might think that you're gonna like move away from them.
7, 3 times.
When you're just breaking through their tree. They are fucked. Yeah.
Oh. I hit him for like 67, 3 times.
That dude's healing, I think. They are fucked. They are so fucked. They are so low. How many, like... They got hit so many times? They are fucked. They are so fucked. They are so low. They are Han Solo.
Hopefully they ain't got no...
Wait, did I mean to throw down a shockwave? Oh, no.
They ain't got no heals.
Why are They're not using movement stuff.
I'm at 86 health, and that's all I got. Hey, let me get this. You made it.
Where are these dudes? There he is.
Oh no. Fuck you, little bitch. Come here.
I switched to my shotgun. I'll let you kill him.
Oh.
Yeah, you also don't want people to finish off your teammate. Like if they go down, if they get finished off and then you win, like they don't get a crown victory. If they completely die. Like 20. Also, having a crown makes the game a little harder because it shows the location of crowned people every time the circle stops. Of my overshield. 20 of my overshield. And the only thing they did to me. Don't know how much more there is to say. The issue is that this season is almost over. It's gonna be over in a few days, and there's barely anybody gonna be watching this anyway, so like I can't really say that much about this season specifically. But I guess I can make another video for next season and actually make edited videos. I think I like the fact that there aren't 100 players. I don't like the bots, but I like that there's not 100 players because it means that the early game isn't really annoying. Yeah, I would prefer if they just removed the bots completely and then made it to where there's 80 people per match. There would be more there would be more people per match, but like it would be, I think that would be like the right amount. I don't know exactly what number it should be, but like 80 sounds fine. 80 sounds good. Cuz 100 is just too much. Like I played solo ranked recently and it was just in a Diamond 2. I was in Diamond 2 and it was just too much. There was too many people. It was constant third partying. Almost every single fight resulted in a third party. And it was just so annoying.
Have you played that 50 versus 50?
I do not like other modes other than the main battle royale in Zero Build. I played Zero Build and just battle royale, nothing else. And when I say battle royale, I mean Zero Build battle royale. A fucking pulse scanner.
Somebody's here.
I gotta grab me a
They
gun.
landed in this building.
I should try reload though. I gotta grab me a gun.
They landed in this building.
Alright, I'm gonna grab a gun and hunt these dudes.
Ah. One's over here. Got one.
What is happening? These are real people?
There's another one flying now.
No, it's not. I guess. I assume it's not real people. Unless that dude like really needed ammo or something. Yeah. Oh, I think we died here. I can't remember. I feel like we like got killed.
No.
Oh yeah, there's also the thing where I was able to shoot this guy because my gun, like I wasn't aimed at him exactly, but like if your gun is positioned towards them anyway, you'll still shoot them because they block the bullet. Can I have this? Shit. There's no invincibility whenever you get revived, but there's invincibility when you go down. If you go down, and you fall and then your invincibility, like if you go down while you have your invincibility or whatever, like if you like I recently got downed by a bat, but it flung me in the air at the same time, and then when I hit the ground, I just died. So that can happen. Why am I not shooting them in the head? Like, I need to go for headshots more. There's a guy gliding in. I think we died. Oh, God. Yeah, he was on. Yeah. I don't even know where that. Yeah, used after. Oh. Did we survive? I guess so. Brother. Oh, shit. I don't know why I placed that bubble. I should not have. Actually, that was a good idea to rift, I guess. Just because circle, and I could chase that guy. Bat. Shockwave. I need to aim my AR at him. Oh, he's landing on me. What was I doing? Oh, he's landing on me. I should have just took out the bat and started swinging.
Oh shit.
I did 2 damage to that fucking guy. Oh, I did 28 damage.
Oh shit.
How did I do 2 hits of damage? Or like, what?
Shit.
Oh, was it there 2 people on the bike?
2 of them.
No.
I downed his friend. They're healing.
I probably killed this guy, I assume. Oh, there's 2 of them. Oh, shit. But yeah, I'm like in this bush. And I have high ground, which is kind of nice, but there's 2 of them and they healed their health. Can't catch a break.
You little bitch. Fucking knew it.
This is bad. Is this I feel like oh shit, I have no ammo. I think I did I rage here? Cuz I fucking like went after them with a shotgun. Oh my god. Not Yeah, that was just stupid. I guess that's because we stayed in that area for too long and we got into the storm and then we were on those people and then that happened. What the You can tell this is a real person by how they're running and sprint jumping away from me. What the fuck is going on? I'm coming.
Oh my god. I'm dead. Almost got her.
This shotgun is so bad. Did I die here? Oh my god, I killed him with my fucking pickaxe. Yeah, I remember this. Oh my god, I killed him with right when I ran out of ammo, I took out my pickaxe and slid. I just hit him through the bubble. Oh my god, I killed him with my fucking pickaxe. Crown. I can give you this crown.
Alright, I'm off. I'm gonna run to the restroom real quick while you're healing me.
What the? Oh, that's a bot. Yeah, in that situation, wait, let me go back.
Better. I'm dead.
Yeah, I don't know.
Better.
I probably should have reloaded. Or I don't know.
Oh my god,
I don't know. That was just very strange. Did people get on us? Guy threw down a fucking shield bubble junior, and I fucking striker, but I'll take this hollow. Or, oh, you're pretty close. Fucking god. Oh my fucking god. Yeah, that dude's fucked. That was just really weird. I should have used the bat to get behind cover. I don't think I did. Oh, you can have this. I think I just ran. They could have shot me a bunch.
I didn't carry heals last time, which I fucked up, so I'm gonna do it this time.
When you're grabbing the forecast cards, it's good to trade out the thing that is like least important during like a fight where people jump on you. Heals no matter what, 'cause it's risky. So I should have either dropped my heals or my bat instead of the shockwaves. Well, dropping the shockwaves is fine, I guess. For the card.
Then nest and then 2 shields. I missed reload faster. Oh, here. You go.
But I don't know. I'm gonna shockwave onto that fucker. Okay. He died instantly. Wait, is this where we died that one time? Oh shit, I think it is. Oh. Yeah, whenever people are damaged, you can shockwave onto them and you can shoot at them and then kill them. That's what shockwaves are really good for. They're also good for getting away. And they're also good at knocking people away. They're good at destroying bushes. They're good at escaping buildings. You can knock people in the storm with them as well. You can like really screw up people's positioning with them. Like if they're on like a hill or a mountain or whatever, you can throw one at them. It won't make them, it will not make them take full damage, but like, yeah, it'll piss them off. And probably make them an easier target. The twin mag? And move them away from their friend, maybe. Assault rifle? Like, I cannot aim that shit. It's not bad. Like, Is this where we died? Oh, maybe not. Just jump. Oh my fucking god. Oh my fucking god. Oh, that's a bot, I think. So 48 damage versus how much? 32, so that's 16. So it does twice as much damage when you get a headshot? Or not twice. I mean 50% more. Yeah, I should really go for headshots more. I do it like sometimes. Like I'll sometimes do it with my AR. I often do it with the mammoth pistol, and I often do it with snipers. Like I do it with snipers a lot. But yeah, I do it with I do it with shotguns a lot, but like I don't do it with my AR that much, which I really should. It's kind of weird positioning right now. Also, I really should not have shot my mammoth at that thing. Just because if they went on me, like, I would have to. They went up there. I don't know. Like, you know.
They're sniping. And they ain't bad at they ain't.
That guy's about to die.
55 2 times.
The light colored one, I shot twice with the mammoth. Yeah, in this bush, this is a pretty good spot just because I'm in circle and they're not. And they can't really shoot at me. And they're too far to like run up on me. Because like there's no cover in between us. And like the only way they could get up on me is if they like shockwaved and then used the bat and stuff or a shotgun. But like I don't know why the hell they would do that, especially when I'm in a bush.
They're running.
Yeah, they be runners. Melee weapons are good in bushes, though. That's one of the good things about them. They're good in, like, yeah. Ooh, this one's about to die. That one's dead. Why did I run up like this? There we go. That was easy. Oh yeah, one other thing is reload while sliding. There we go. That was easy. Oh yeah, that's incredibly. Oh my god. Okay, this is incredibly important. So whenever you're reloading, it's good to slide because you cannot sprint while reloading. Um and so what this means is that like if you run and jump, you can slide while reloading. And you can chain slides and stuff. And the best thing about this is that if you use like a shockwave or your drill or whatever, and you like, yeah, I don't know, like if you do that and then you go into a slide, like you should always go into a slide, like, well, not always, but you should usually when you use a glider or a shockwave, like a lot of the times when you use a shockwave or a glider or whatever, when you land, you should slide like right when you land. You can press the slide button like shortly before you land. Well, at least for me, that's how it works. I press my mouse button 4 and I slide. Uh because it makes you go far. There's also the fact that like you can also roll and it'll restore like stamina. It's good to like, oh yeah, you can land in a roll and then you can jump and then you can slide, or you can just slide instead of rolling. Like it's good to keep momentum because it makes you go farther and it's also easier to it's harder for people to shoot at you. And you have like more control over your character, or like I don't know. There's a yeah, I got a drill someone in a car. There's a hollow twister right here. What the fuck was I? Drill someone in a car. There's a hollow twister right here. Why was I just looking at the ground? What am I doing?
Oh god. Oh god.
I'm pretty good at shooting people that are in car. Like I said. Oh, damn.
Are they far?
They're healing.
No, I'm pushing.
I did not go up there. This is bad. Oh, no, I got the high ground and stuff on them.
Running.
Holy shit.
About to get his ass.
I'm reloading.
Is he running again?
I'm coming.
Oh my god. Got him. Ooh.
Oh, yeah, what?
Reloading.
Is he running again?
I'm coming.
Oh my
Yeah, like I slid a little bit.
god. Got him, fuck bitch.
That was a bad example of sliding with that, but yeah. Oh, yeah, you can also hide behind trees sometimes.
Up there.
How many left is there?
Not that many.
Shit. There's one on top of this hill somewhere.
There's people in a car.
Whenever you're in Shield Bubble Juniors, you can jump in order to shoot people. And a lot of the times they won't expect it. Especially if they're, like, not super good.
What's going on?
Oh, I know what's gonna happen. I know what match this is.
Oh, I think that's a bot. There's people in a car, like really far away. Somewhere.
That way.
Oh, I'm up there,
Right
yeah.
here. Oh, and there's another one. There's another car going that way. Yeah, I am not fucking with that sniper shit. Yeah, come here, car. What the hit you with that fucking thing?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
This is bad. But I know how this ends.
I'm on one's ass.
Yeah,
Oh shit. I'm where they're at.
I wish I did not. Dude, the fucking bot thing not grifted. The bot thing, like, griefed me, like, holy shit.
Oh shit. I'm where they're at.
Because I couldn't shoot at these people when Dalton was on them. And I missed there.
Oh lord.
Oh my god, I almost killed this guy. He's on me. Okay.
No. I'm dead. He's almost dead.
That was so bad.
Shit. Don't kill me.
Yeah, I'm behind the standing right here is a bad idea. I was just seeing where they were because I didn't know where they
I
went.
don't know where they are.
Going fast.
But yeah, I should have just.
Behind that truck or over there on that. Oh, right there. Yep.
Yeah, I went in here just because I need shield and stuff.
Oh yeah. Your toes came in clutch. Ooh, sticky grenade. Take that and blow their shit up.
I could do that. I don't know. Oh shit! I can't even get out of here. Okay, let's see what I can do. Nope. Oh, they have to.
Yeah, circle's gonna move.
This, bro.
He said, "You got this, bro." Yeah, I didn't want to run past the things because I didn't want them to know that I was there. But I did it anyway. I noticed this car was going to my right,
This is ass.
so I don't know. I just said fuck it and I just started going.
Damn.
I took a bunch of damage, but I bubbled. And then I shockwaved. Yeah, I did a shit ton of damage to this guy because I headshotted him and then immediately switched my weapon.
Yes.
And then I ran away from him. Right when I downed him, I ran away from him, which is a really good idea because their teammate might start shooting at me, so there's not really a reason for me to like try to finish that guy off or reload or heal or do anything else really. I could have put a bubble down,
Yes.
but that's not really a good idea actually. Oh yeah, I started going to circle.
Yes. Wow. Ooh. One more. You know.
Holy fucking shit! Holy fucking.
Yeah, that guy played that so poorly. Not Dalton, this guy. Cause look, he didn't revive his friend when he maybe could have. And then I was in circle and he wasn't. Yeah, I don't think he was. Yeah, I don't think he was in circle at this point. Well, he didn't have cover and he wasn't really in circle and I had some cover and some in a bubble and then I shot at him once and he shot at me a bunch. And he could have guessed that I was low, but he didn't. And so he just started running the other way for some reason. I think
Holy
maybe to
fucking
get behind
shit.
cover over there, I guess. And so I just AR'd him because I don't know, like he just wasn't
Holy fucking
doing much.
shit.
He might have, maybe he thought I was healthy just because I was poking out of the bubble.
Like they were rocketing, or no, I was all that.
Um,
I'm coming up.
oh yeah, one thing you can do is the pickaxe trick. There's this thing in the game where this only works with pickaxes that are dual wield or are entirely one-handed. Like you use them with only one hand, or ones that are dual wield, not ones that are two-handed where you hold onto one thing with both hands. So pickaxes where you don't hold an item with your hand with like both hands while swinging it, like the default pickaxe, that one won't work. But all the other ones, you can do this trick where if you hold down your pickaxe button and start swinging and then enter a car while keeping the pickaxe swinging button held down, if you aim at somebody while in the car, you can hit them and just keep pickaxing them. And if you let go of it, it stops, and then you have to redo the entire thing all over again. So yeah, you can just swing your pickaxe, get into a car, aim at the person, and you can damage them and kill them. And if you stop swinging, it doesn't let you do it anymore until you redo the entire process. There's a lot of people that know about it, but there's also quite a lot of people that don't know about it. It's been in the game for like almost 5 years or something. Since cars have been added, it's been in the game. And yeah, it's recently they made it to where you're not able to do it with two-handed pickaxes. I don't know if that's deliberate just to like make people want to buy pickaxes or something. Because the default pickaxe doesn't work. Maybe that's why. I don't know. I don't think that maybe they wouldn't do that on purpose, but I don't know. The best thing to do in early game is to stay with your teammates.
Oh god.
What the hell's going on up there? I got shield bubbles, you know what that means.
Oh man.
Maybe I have been neglecting shield bubbles for too long. Okay, that guy did it. That was a real guy. He died though, fully. Mammoth pistols. Mid-miss grenades heal pretty fast.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck? There's nothing happening. I stay at POIs for too damn long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did that
How did I not find any shield instead of the medkits?
or something? They just drive straight at me.
Oh yeah, using a motorcycle is generally a bad idea because it's really easy to shoot people that are on it, and it's also kind of hard to control the motorcycles. They also have less health.
Oh, this is actually not that far away.
It's good to use them for like a short time, but if people start shooting at you,
Oh
you might have
shit!
an issue. Oh!
Oh shit!
This is really bad.
His teammate is the yellow guy's almost dead. Okay. I downed that one. Oh, he's driving at us.
I should have done the pickaxe trick right there. Oh yeah, that was a good example of what I was talking about earlier. If I didn't do that, I would have gotten a lot less distance. I can blow up that car. Yeah, and then I reload while doing this again. Dude's car's gonna explode. Yeah, he's gonna die. Okay, I guess not.
Oh my god.
Or maybe I'm just goated, I don't know.
Oh my god. He tried to rocket off and I mammothed him out of the air. They're both dead. I got a rocket thing.
There's Chug.
The rocket drill gives you more than what it had for the person that dropped it.
Oh, already. I'll come over there.
Chug jugs also do that.
I'm gonna drive a car over there.
Well, I don't know about normal chug jugs. Maybe. I heard that the exotic chug jug, um, the slap jug, does that,
Oh my god, there's another chug.
where it's
I found
full if
another
someone
chug.
drops one. Well, I think it's full. I don't know, but these are not full when you pick them up. I don't know
What
if
is that
they
NPC? I'm gonna
refill at all when people
try
drop
and
them though.
hire it real quick. Oh, I can't hire it. I'm coming over there.
This video is such low quality.
Wait, where's my? Oh,
It's not horrendous. It's just pretty bad.
Storm, sir.
shit.
But it's on the edge, so you're good. You can. There's two jugs to pick from.
There's a drill.
Oh, I didn't even mention. Whenever I'm looting stuff, I take out my pickaxe. The reason I take out my pickaxe is so I can pick up stuff like ammo and like refills and stuff. And also break things and all that. Like I can do all of that. Um, and I don't replace anything when I press the interact button to pick stuff up. A long time ago when I told that to Keegan after I started doing it, he said that you can just run into the stuff and you'll pick it up anyway. But the thing about that though is that it takes longer because you have to like go into them and stuff and it's like slower. Um yeah. And also if you have your pickaxe out, you can break stuff.
Mammoth pistol is so good at sniping people out of the air. That's how I killed that last guy.
There also used to be something called the wind boon, which would make you move faster while you have your pickaxe out. But that was last season.
Did you get this, did you want this drill?
Oh. Mm. Shoot, I might. Let's say screw it.
I'm gonna, since I've been using shockwaves and the
People should always use the like main movement item unless it's like really bad, but like always use the best movement item that's not shockwaves because well in some cases you can maybe just only use shockwaves, but like the drill, like some people don't use the drill. Like if you don't use the drill, it means that all you have is just shockwaves or the bat or whatever. Which means you can't rotate that much, which is kind of fine for solo, sort of, maybe. But yeah, like if you don't have the drill, like if you don't have a drill or you don't have like I don't know, like if you, I don't
drill,
know,
I'm gonna
it's
replace it.
like you need to use those for moving around. They also have other utility like they can break stuff and they can be used as melee weapons and all that.
Shockwaves with shield bubble juniors. Because I don't really need shockwaves. It would also make it easier to revive you. If
I really should use shockwaves more often.
shield bubbles and reboots and stuff, it would be easier.
Hey, buddy.
I'll use this on you. Good. Play on the same team.
One thing about healing your car at the gas station is it can heal up the physical attributes of your car, like the tires and windows. And whenever the fuel line thing, whenever it stops glowing blue, that means you can get off the gas thing and it will fill up over time anyway.
I really like this car. It's really cool looking.
Also, use your boosts a lot on the car. Eli, for some reason, Eli, and like I think I've seen other people do this, where like they just don't use it, so they're just moving around really slowly in the car. When you're kind of aimlessly driving around like I am, you don't really need to do that because it would just take more gas. But if you're like actually trying to go somewhere, just always use the boost.
Got your cob.
Yeah, I prefer driving in different cars anyway. It's
Oh yeah, yeah, like I don't get why people insist on getting in the car whenever I'm driving a car. Like, why do people like insist on being in the same cars? Like, I just do not get it. Like, what would you rather fight? Would you rather fight would you rather fight a squad that's in four separate cars, or would you rather fight a squad that's in one car? Like, how do you even do anything against four cars?
they're right there.
Like, if you're playing solos and then there's two different people in a car, like that's two different cars to target. That's two health bars and two fuels, like, or whatever you want to call it. Also, the windows, like there's like more windows because there's separate cars. Windows block one bullet and nothing else. They just block a bullet and then they go away like after they block that bullet. You shoot them and they break, and then if you shoot them
There.
with the second bullet, it goes through.
I don't know if they ran out. Somebody's in there.
Yeah, if everyone is in a car, like you can just shoot the hell out of the car and like damage a lot of people inside of it. And like blow it up.
Oh, I see them in the
And if you blow up a car where that has four people in it, like that's a lot of fucking damage.
water. Shot one of them. They probably suck ass. I guess those are the medallion dudes. Might I'll get out.
Car looks so damn cool.
Somebody went up there.
Like, does anyone have a cooler car than this in this game?
I'll get
This
out.
shit is awesome.
Yep, somebody went.
Okay.
Like, look at this.
Okay, we can go
That's
up
incredible.
to the left. Oh, they might. Okay.
I didn't have one for like a really long time. I did not have one
Person right there.
until last season.
Hopefully, I don't get shot at from people on fucking island. There's these dweebs in a car.
I called them dweebs.
Here. Yeah.
I can't remember if we won this or not.
Oh yeah. Okay, they're right here. They got a shield bubble on.
And I jumped on the roof.
This is a bit messy right now. Oh, one of them got out.
Yeah, I said it's messy.
Got you. Come here. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good idea.
Oh no. Oh no.
What the fuck did I just do? Wait, what? Did I mean to use the drill? Why did I throw that? I don't know what I was...
Might be able to revive. Oh shit.
Oh, what am I doing right now, dude? Oh my god, I got pissed at this. My bubble lasted for so long that they were able to get a revive. And then I got hit by that thing.
Oh my god, my fucking shield bubble lasted so long that they fucking revived. There's too many people here.
Like, I remember shield bubbles not being able to do that. Like, I thought shield bubbles, you couldn't really revive people in them. I think they last the 20 seconds. Takes like 10 seconds to revive someone.
Boss is attacking me. What the fuck?
Literally, I don't fucking. Yeah, that little bitch.
Why are there like multiple teams shooting me? I'm so confused what's going on right now. How the fuck did I can't aim at that guy because of the knockback? What the fuck? Like there's people on island and there's people under island.
Yeah, I knew there was someone in that bush because they were moving like an idiot.
Me? What the hell?
Meanwhile, that one dude.
Oh, that's probably a bot.
I should not have been shooting at that.
Up one to your left.
Yeah.
Behind you.
I wanted to get food out of that for my 2 health.
People will not get off my ass.
Another.
Oh, I rebooted him.
There's a car.
Oh, there's splashes. Oh shit, there's a guy aiming a sniper.
I was not paying attention.
Oh, there's splashes. Oh shit, there's a guy aiming a sniper.
I remember this being an absolute goddamn mess. I should have just stayed still.
Out of a damn car. Fucking pussies.
There's people right here.
Dude's a superhero skin. Might be poking out of the bush a little bit. Maybe not in this right here though. They're gonna leave the thing. I should have just used my AR on that guy. Oh, this is bad.
Damn it. This shit glitched out on me.
How fast did they kill him? He was missing a bunch of health.
Damn it.
The fuck happened? They just fucking went blam blam on him.
This shit glitched out on me.
shit.
There's one up here.
Oh,
next
he's
to the
down.
Car.
The guy down.
Can't stay very long now. Storm's getting to his ass. Yeah, there he comes.
I should really go up there, I guess, because aren't there like people fighting? The fuck? Yeah, I should run up there. This is bad.
Fuck, where are these guys?
Because there's a dude behind me, one in front of me. People sniping from a like behind a tree. I should just go to circle.
Bro, what the fuck is going on?
What am I doing? I was a lot worse back then. Well, not like that much worse, but I was a little. I really missed
go.
that.
There we go.
Oh, I could have grabbed his fucking medallion.
There we go.
I was that was the shot at the bot. That's so ass. I always make sure my guns are all loaded. Oh god. What the fuck? Why did I do that? I don't know if I meant to do that shit. Do I die here? Like, what the fuck do I even... They might revive him.
I feel like I'm the final boss.
Yeah. Are they gonna revive him? They might just revive him. Am I gonna fucking die?
Why don't they just... What? How many fucking people are on this team? Are they just gonna scorpion me until the end of the earth?
Maybe they're hiding from each other or something. Okay, that was a good idea. That was a really, really good idea.
Why don't they just... What? How many fucking people are on this team?
I should have done that before. They revived that damn Eminem guy because they let them. Because I don't know. Like, I didn't mean to let them, obviously. Oh, that guy died. Oh, damn.
This person. What's
Holy
some...
shit.
Okay, this is kind of bad. This is pretty rough. Oh, this is really bad.
Storm's gonna close down.
I gotta kill those guys.
Oh, shit. No.
There's no...
Yeah.
Ass.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's no way
didn't
I
have my
would win.
mammoth pistol reloaded. I probably shouldn't have been using the mammoth pistol. I had to reload it so much. Yeah, I should probably not even use that.
Yeah, the fucking mammoth pistol, it's like takes too much. Did I have the mythic one? No, I had a fucking blue one.
Using, I was reloading that shit so much. Yeah, that was a terrible idea using the normal mammoth. Collateral damage.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess I'll end this video here.
For like